And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the... Can he finish? We've got a goal! First blood drawn. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They have what they wanted. And the shot! Just off target. Knocks it into space. Could be danger here, and he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. The referee's awarded a free kick. Yamal with a real chance here.
This is about as perfect a free kick as...
Yamal! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Carvajal. And here's Bellingham. And it's Mendy. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options. Pedri. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Araujo makes the interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Lewandowski. Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Valverde. Endrick, given the lift of his goal. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Balde. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a good foot in there. De Jong, Rashford, and Fermin, and this is Lewandowski. Nice physical challenge. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Yamal with the short one. Pedri. Lopez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Valverde has created one goal already.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now, can they get him away? Yamal. It's anyone's ball now. Barcelona have their third corner. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's picked his way through. Pedri. Looking to play him in.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Endrick. Mendy. He's got away. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aims beyond the defence. Rashford receives it in a wide position. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rashford. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Rashford. Now it's Lopez. It's Lewandowski! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Araujo. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Endrick providing an outlet on that flank. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Balde. Looking for the run. Rashford in acres of space out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Endrick. Carvajal. That's a sharp pass. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Rashford. Passing is crisp and sharp, played with finesse. Almost an hour gone. Yamal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Yamal. Pedri. And it's De Jong. And it's Lewandowski. Looking for a runner. Valverde. Rashford. Looking for options for movement. Lewandowski. And the pass is intercepted. De Jong. Threads one in. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great run on the overlap here. Good ball, good take. And this is Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Al-Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he welcomes it in, and he was alert to it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham! Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. And it's Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Balde. Madrid moments now away from seeing this one out. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Rashford. It's come to nothing. And that's it. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Reinders, Marmouche. No way through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Throw in. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's having a shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the first goal, just the goalkeeper. And the finish! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Pete.
And the shots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
O'Reilly. Doku is in a really good position out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Savinho thinks about the shot. Real chance! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then.
He gets big! Oh, crossbar! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Havertz duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Some good work on the right flank here. Marmouche. Reinders. Savinho has it in a wide position. Cross flung in towards the middle. Ødegaard. Havertz. Now it's Havertz. And he's intervened well there. Spread out to the left. There's a sharp little ball here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's managed to get free. Reinders. Here's Doku. Could move up a gear here. That's a shade optimistic. He can get that clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gonzalez wins the duel this time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
2 added minutes has
Gone
been
all the way through to the keeper. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. That's an imaginative pass. And the first half is done. Arsenal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half.
That was the first half.
Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And so we're off again. Reinders. Marmouche with 2 goals already to his name. Reinders. Marmouche. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he shoots! It's there! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Marmouche demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot.
Can he finish? In he goes again! Pass just lacking in accuracy. Saka. And he's lost it. Saka! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Saka has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Reinders. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Reinders. Oh, that's clever. A lot of space. Chance! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking to play him in. Doku. And the ball is out of play.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 23.
So, time for changes
Lewis
on
Kelly.
both sides, actually.
Number 29. Kai Havertz. Number 20.
Arsenal do have
Trossard.
options available on the bench
Coming on the
if they want to
field.
go that way.
Number 4. White.
Takes a
Number
shot!
8. Gabriel Jesus.
A real chance and
Number
a
18.
real let-off.
Gabriel Martinelli. Substitution.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Stones. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Marmoush. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them...
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Matches Nunes, looking to run onto it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ambitious ball here. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Ødegaard, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's... Oh, what has happened here? He's through and all alone, shoots! And it's in! dragging it back. Game on again. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention. Marmoush! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And another try! It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
After 79 minutes.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, well played. Bernardo Silva. Saliba cuts out the pass. Now, this could be a chance. Marmoush. Rodri. And it's Gonzalez. Pass is just off target. Matheus Nunes. Now, this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Jesus. Hefty. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Dealing with the pressure. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
6 added minutes has
Matheus
been indicated.
Nunes receives it in a wide position. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Nunes. Now it's Nunes. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this.
Face to face with the keeper.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ederson. Back into the middle. Saka. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Akanji. And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter.
He looks to lift it. Superb from Lewandowski. A finish right from the top draw. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Diaz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Szoboszlai. Robertson receives it in a good position here. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Koundé. Now it's Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. De Jong. Bernal. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Darwin. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the left flank. Rafinha! Jones. And he's forced to go back. Pedri, backward it goes. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating. And he's had a hit! Brilliant from Rafinha! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Nunez. Fermin. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Pedri. Rafinha. And he's onside. They want to be quick to recover this. He's having a shot! Spread it left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Pedri. Pedri showed plenty of... Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. How very smart. He just got it right.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rafinha, it's a mighty effort! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. He's trying one! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And it's played in. Climbs up big! And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So we're just settling back into this second half. Endo promptly onto that, and that is that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Salah. He's through here. Now it's Szoboszlai. Nunez, decent chance! He has done it! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Liverpool grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. That's a super give and go. There's the delivery. He gets big! Great football, shot and save. And we have our very first corner. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Szoboszlai. Always onto this. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Koundé stood up well to him there. And it's Lopez driving on and making good progress. Diaz. Pedri. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. And it's Balde. That's been slipped through. Gravenberg. Jones. Oh, easy pickings there. Balde. Pedri. And it's Salah. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Gravenberg. For Szoboszlai. And here's Nunez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's a good ball. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. De Jong. Vermeer. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. De Jong. Delicate ball and it... Chance! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides
18,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 26. El dorsal 16. El dorsal 7. Serán sustituidos por...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
El dorsal 21. El dorsal 14.
Robertson.
El dorsal 20. El dorsal 4. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Victor. Oh, that's fabulous. Swept in. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Jong powering forward here. Pau Victor. It's a good run down the left-hand side. In with the challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Darwin. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread out to the left. That's a little off target. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Gravenberg. Jones. Now it's Elliott.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without hesitation. Looking for options for movement. And it's Elliott. Jones. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And that's that. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Arda Güler. Bellingham. That's a nicely weighted... Oh, smashing header! This looks promising. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Back into the middle. Madrid looking to pass their way through. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn...
Goes for a shot! Zaire Emery. Threads one in, and he's cut it out. Real chance! It's in! What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That has not gone well.
Ukraine really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bakula! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. Great run on the overlap here. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Probing pass. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get it through? Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Tacho deals with that comfortably. Now that's well seen too. That's a delicate pass. And the shot! And that was very necessary. Chouameni. Well timed, excellent interception. He shifted it to the flank. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Neves. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's in a great position. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vitinha goes short, and he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers... There could be trouble here. Well read, nice interception. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Goulet. Now, can they get him away? Arda Goulet. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Rodrigo! He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lucas Vazquez crosses. It's a really well-measured ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Ukraine can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
João Neves. And they win it back again. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the finish!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, that looks a decent ball. Dembele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Goulet.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Barcola. Muscular approach does pay off here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a pretty loose pass. Hakimi tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, no joy this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Neves. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the... Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Ukraine are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 87.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 23, Vitinha.
Now it's Mbappe.
Number 6.
Now he's got space here.
Zabani.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Hernandez. Substitution.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Madrid finding their passes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Valverde knocks it out wide. Now it's Dani Ceballos. Now it's Valverde. Takes a shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good.
He's through and all alone! Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham with a mighty effort. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's gone for goal. Oh, it's come loose. And it's played in. Opts to play it. He's tried one. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again. He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Always onto this. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Nuno Mendes. Alex Ceballos. And here's Valverde. Shot could be on. Oh, super ball. Very nicely done. Chouameni.
Ukraine really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Chance for a shot! Well, that is remarkable. Marquinhos. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ferran Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fermin with the short one. Spain with another corner. Spain have their second corner now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. Spread it left. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Hangs one in. Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now it's Adama Traore. Now it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Pedri. Now it's Adama Traore. And here's Baina. Lopez. And that is expertly dealt with. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Balde calmly anticipates. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's through and all alone! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Substitution for Ukraine.
Ferran Torres is behind this one. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here.
Number 6, Thiago Silva.
He's in a great... Pedri! And that's caused a worry or two. So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And it's Balde. Tries to play it through. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Baina. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Ferran Torres. Good ball, good take. Vinicius Junior. Fermin. And it's Pedri. Baina. Lopez. It's a throw-in. Ukraine can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. He's on it. Can he get away? Fabinho. Gabriel Jesus. He is through here. Balde. Oh, good-looking ball. Douglas Costa had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Baina. And here's Baina. Fabinho. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Balde. Douglas Costa.
Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time and again they are repelled. Kubasi, Fermin, and Baina. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Deep into stoppage time, and that has left him in a heap. Douglas Costa. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Ukraine are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution for
Here's the start of the second half.
Number 25.
Ukraine can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Alan Patrick. Substitutions taking
Oh,
place.
good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
This might spell danger, and he's away. Rafinha. And Lodi. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Adama Traore. Fermin. Thiago Silva spots it and intercepts. No way through there. Fermin. Really fierce, close defending. Played out towards the right wing. The less said about that pass, the better. Rodri. Ball's out once more. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Martinez. Kubasi. Fermin. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Adama Traore. Oh, well measured. Ederson claims comfortable. Great vision. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's come loose.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is...
Can he finish? He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Substitution.
Ukraine still have the cards to affect this game. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ukraine have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Renan Lodi. Thiago Silva. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Martinez. That is good alertness. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Great ball if he can get there. Rodri. Sunset. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now that's well seen too. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Sunset.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That's a decent clearance. What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's in on goal. The chance for a shot. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Ferran Torres clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Fabinho. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now this could be a chance. Isco. Renan Lodi. Sunset. Firmino back and defending.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Isco. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Great chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Now the big header! And it's there! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Ferran Torres. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Sanuts. And Celik. Topçu. El Mali. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Watkins really has the confidence and skill to be able to...
Oh no, what has happened here? Shaw. Watkins. Out towards the flank. Looking to go deep. And that's been won straight back. Akun is fouled. Topçu. He's in a great position here. Shakir claims comfortable. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Aydin. Kututsu. Arda Akun. That's a delicate pass. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pickford sends that a long way.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Greenwood. Greenwood will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Here comes the cross. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Quality ball. And it's made its way to him. Tomori spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Gets a good foot in there. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ukraine clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pinches it off him. And this is Grealish. And he's found a way past. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position. He's had a crack. Ukraine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Tomori calmly anticipates. Kututsu. Great ball if he can get there. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Looking for a runner. Kututsu. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence, and it's played. Terrific header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Header comes in! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Sanuts. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rice. Good running, strong and purposeful. Çalhanoğlu with a definite fell there. And it's Bellingham. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
And we're underway again.
Ukraine are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Rice. Arda Güler. He has a look up. Tuju! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rice. Akun. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, important interception. And he's hit it long. There will be a throw-in. Akun. And he plays one through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! It's in! The breakthrough strike! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Ukraine are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Nicked it back promptly. Tries to pass it through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aydin. And the finish! And he's there to clear it.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11, Mason Greenwood. Number 18, Grealish.
They've played it short.
Watkins.
Çalhanoğlu.
15,
Oh, that's
Bellingham.
neat.
Coming on the field.
That looks a decent ball.
Number 7,
Hekimolu's cross.
Gallagher. Number 25,
Gehi gets it away.
Madueke.
Chips
Number
it through.
4,
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Number 21.
Now it's Rashford.
Rashford.
Now it's
Number
Madueke.
9.
He has found the way
That was
through.
lovely, that.
Substitution.
Yilmaz. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Spain have their second corner now. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Some resolute defending there. And it's Al-Mali. 75 minutes played. Al-Mali has it out wide and in space. And the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hekimolu is onto this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Aktürkoğlu. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is a little undercooked. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. Foden. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Now, there's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ukraine moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, well played, well played. Just about within shooting range. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. that was hit with real ferocity.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's gone for a throw-in. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Kututsu knocks it into space. He's having a shot! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Please be made aware that
How would you
smoking
summarise?
is
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, real chance! Goal, Ukraine! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
That was a given. Big chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Musiala! Goal, Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking to play him in. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Kimmich. Now it's Musiala. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's shifting through the gears here. Havertz. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Gundogan. Here's Tar. Kimmich. And it's Gundogan. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Musiala. Havertz. Havertz plays it in.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Gundogan goes short. Gundogan. Havertz. And this is Sané. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gundogan plays it short. Flash, a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Spain get their 4th corner. And it's been taken short. Gundogan. He is just caressing the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And once more he proves rigid and robust. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substitution.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Decent hit from there. Kimmich. And it's Musiala. Now, can they get him away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Musiala. Now it's Kimmich. Very nicely done. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Sané has been caught there, it's a foul. Now it's Gnabry. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Gnabry.
Ukraine really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Opts to play it back. Gnabry. Spain have it back and can go again. Now who's going to be first to this? That'll be a throw. Gnabry. Now Gundogan. Gnabry is the guilty party there. Kimmich. Gnabry. Delicate ball and it needs to be. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He'll try to keep this alive. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's managed to get free. It's a good look. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Ball's gone astray. Oh, nice touch. Good take, and is he in? Chance, surely! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Havertz. Good play on the left-hand side here. Adeyemi. And it's been played through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Gnabry gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That looks a decent ball. Gnabry receives it in a wide position. Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the half-time whistle goes. The action is back on the way. Ukraine didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! Levelling. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gnabry. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ambitious ball here. Schuler spots it and intercepts. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Gundogan tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And can he finish it? It's a goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 57 minutes.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Levelling. Can he get it through? And the shot! Gnabry.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Anton kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Levelling. He's in a good position here. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gnabry tries a shot! And that's past the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
And the shot! That's another chance! Oh, taken with style! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And now he has two.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gnabry. Musiala. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Ter Stegen will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And that's a poor pen.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Brilliantly cut out. Kimmich out to the right. Into the last quarter of an hour. Levelling. Over to the left. Now it's Sané. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gundogan, Adeyemi, threads one in, This is Gnabry. He is through here. And that's not going to reach. Might be danger here. A real chance! They're up to 5 corners now. Gundogan with the short one. Crosses it. Oh, what a climb! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that's it.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.